Alright, so today I want to talk about a comedy film that I really enjoy. And technically today it should be turning 15 years old. But it's not. I'll explain a little bit. So yeah, without further ado, welcome to Obscure Reviews.
Man with a gun! Police, put the gun down right now!
It's not my gun. Some guy...
Put down the gun!
Alright, so today's Obscure Review, we're going to be talking about a movie called Big Trouble. Not Big Trouble Little China, the movie is called Big Trouble. And it's based off a novel, and the director is Barry Sonnenfeld. If you know what I'm talking about, well, you've seen his work. I'm pretty sure you have. He's the guy who directed all the Men in Black movies, and most recently he directed 9 Lives. But don't worry about that. Let's just forget about that. This movie was made back, when those movies, Men in Black was being made. So this is his prime. I mean, he was also the cinematographer for the Coen brothers. So, or the ex-cinematographer. So this guy knows how to make a good movie. So don't worry, you're in good hands. But also, the movie stars Tim Allen, Ben Foster, Zooey Deschanel, Stanley Tucci, Rene Russo, Sizemore, Dennis Farina, Patrick Wilbur, Omar Epps, Jesse. Jesus, I think it's easier if I told you who isn't in this movie. I mean, not even kidding. There is a lot of not huge A-list actors. I mean, some are A-list actors today, but a lot of A-list, B-list, and some pretty well-known names in the business, at least comedy-wise. And so, yeah. Next up, let's talk about the actual plot itself. And I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I'm going to give you a brief synopsis and just give you a hint of what to expect. Pretty much this movie is about a hit, a robbery, a money scheme, a couple of weapons dealers, and a teenage romance. Yeah. And just to clarify, this is not a direct-to-video movie. This came out in theaters nearly 15 years ago. So, maybe a good portion may be wondering, how in the fucking hell have I never heard of this movie, especially since I'm giving it such high praise? Yeah. Here's the shitty part comes in. Again, try not to spoil anything. This movie does involve a bomb and a plane. And this movie was set to release September 21st, 2001. 10 days after 9/11. So it's not too hard to put 2 and 2 together and realize that, yeah, releasing this movie would be very bad taste, and literally nobody wanted to watch a comedy movie with a bomb on a plane, especially a movie that pretty much pokes fun at airport security. It's just, again, it's not the main draw. It's just like a scene or two, but shit, nobody would want to watch that. Again, bad taste. Marketing was dead. There was no way in hell they were going to salvage this movie. And pretty much the marketing was that. It was dead. They did release the movie in April 2002, very quietly. And it was a box office bomb, and pretty much it was in and then it was out. That was it. And sadly, it pretty much just faded off into obscurity. But thankfully, channels like Comedy Central and stuff like that, would show the movie, and that's how I watched it. And honest to God, if it wasn't for the horrible timing, I mean, seriously, I feel like this movie would be just a gem, at least a cult classic. Because right now, it's not even that. It's not even a cult classic. The point is, again, it's a very shitty situation. It really sucks for the filmmakers, and again, also because of the whole how America was in the time, nobody wanted to watch that movie, and it's understandable. It's completely understandable. So, with that out of the way, let's focus on why I think this movie really got the shit end of the stick here. I mean, as I said before, the cast is robust and pretty damn great. Every actor nails their part perfectly, and really are pretty much caricatures. The writing is pretty phenomenal, constantly slinging jokes left and right. It has situational, physical, and verbal humor.
Money. Excuse me?
The pacing is brisk, and the movie sits at around 85 minutes long, and that's perfect. I mean, the movie's, very, the scene's very compacted, and again, joke after joke after joke, and it really works well. The music is really goofy, and really works well with, the overall, ridiculousness of the plot. And, yeah, the cinematography and editing are not really anything to write home about, which is kind of weird due to the fact that, again, it's Barry Sonnenfeld, the guy who used to set up the shots for the Coen brothers. But again, it works. I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible. No, it's serviceable. But that's not really what makes this movie shine. What makes this movie shine is the writing, the characters, and the comedy itself. Personally, to me, this is just my kind of humor, and really is great. While it may not be everyone's cup of tea, I can at least guarantee a laugh out of all of you, whether it's from Patrick Warburton or from the deadpan Dennis Farina. bottom line, this is, at least in my eyes, one of the best comedy movies out there. At least to me. I mean, as an unbiased review, it's still a damn good comedy movie. It's a great movie to watch with your friends, especially on a boring Saturday night, because you'll all just be laughing at how stupid characters are, how zany the situation is, and just how this ridiculousness of the movie just builds itself, and it's just crazy. Again, as unbiased as possible, it ain't the best comedy out there, but it's far better than most of the crap we get nowadays. I mean, I'd give it a high score.
Okay.
Well, that's the video. And yeah. Again, if it wasn't for the horrible timing, I honestly believe that this movie would have easily become a cult classic. I mean, I really enjoyed it. And if for some reason I haven't sold in the movie yet, and you don't want to go out and track down a copy, well, you don't have to. Because at the time of this video, or at the time of me uploading this video, it's on YouTube. Unedited, unfiltered, any of that crap how people put up movies. The full movie's on YouTube for free. That kind of goes to show how unnoticed this movie's gone. I mean, seriously, it's up there and no one's done a freaking thing about it. So yeah, I mean, it's there. Watch it. I highly recommend it. It's a damn good movie. And yeah, come on back and tell me what you thought of the movie, because honestly, I would love to hear your opinions on it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.